What up guys, Jason Geiman here with KingofPressureWashing.com, and today we're going to show you how to build and put together all of the shelves and how to add the shelves on this frame here. And I'm going to show you also the videos of how to build the ladder rack, the whole 9 yards here. And so in this video, that's what you're going to get to see of the building part of the aluminum side of everything. So I know that it looks pretty easy. It is pretty easy. It's not real hard to put together, but it did take some time to make sure that we did it right, so that way you're not re-drilling holes. There was a time we had to make the holes a little bit bigger because we didn't do it right the first time. But we had all the holes in the right spot and all of that kind of thing. So in this video, we're going to show you how to build all this stuff here. If you would also like to see all of the rest of the build here, how to install the tanks, how to install the reels, how to install the pressure washer, the hoses, the whole 9 yards, you can go check out the playlist at the very end, and there I will show you all of this stuff. Or you can go click the link down below and I'll put the playlist down there too, so that way you'll be able to see and come back and see all of the playlist of everything to do with this build here. It's a pretty cool build. It's got 50-gallon soap tank, 50-gallon water tank. It's got 150 feet of the 0G garden hose. It has 150 feet pressure washing hose, the bypass injector. It has the 8 gallon a minute pressure washer, gear driven box, has the little battery over here, and a gas tank. Awesome machine. This can make you lots of money. It can definitely do everything you need to be able to grow your business and be successful. And I actually bought this aluminum whole thing here, came from powerwash.com. Powerwash.com, the whole unit. It comes with all the bolts, all the nuts, everything. That's not for the reels and everything. That's only for putting the shelves on, putting all of this stuff on. And it comes shipped flat, so it's not all built together. But it's all thing. I'll put a link down in the below also of where you can buy one like this here. You can buy it with no shelves, you can buy it with 1 shelf, you can buy it with 2 shelves, you can buy it with the ladder rack, you can buy it with no ladder rack. Don't know why you would want to do that, but the ladder rack is pretty cool to make sure that way everything is good. But you can see here, this is from the powerwash.com. I'll put a link down below, and that way you'll be able to see that link and get to it. Again, as you watch this video, remember at the very end of this video, you can check out the playlist for all of the other stuff, the hose reels, everything getting built on this machine. Also, if you're looking to learn how to start a pressure washing business and you want to check out KingofPressureWash.com, and there I have the 25 steps to the perfect house wash. In there I teach you how to do the 25 steps to the perfect house wash to make sure you're doing everything you need to do to be able to grow your business, to be able to do the things you need to do, and to get to the next level. So I'll see you after this here, putting this together. Before we go on any further, if you would like to learn more about pressure washing and stuff like that, I have a step-by-step course of how to do a pressure washing business. You can go check it out at pressurewashhelp.com or King of Pressure Washing, and there I have all the steps. In fact, one of the steps is building your own rig, and I teach you step-by-step of how to build a rig, reasons why we need to build a rig, and not only that, it is also the 26 steps to the perfect house wash. I give you all 26 steps to make sure that you do a perfect house wash every time, and you do every step, so that way you hit everything you need to do, like marketing, like taking before and afters to cover your tail, and all of that is detailed in there, so make sure you go check that out. This is why it was good to go ahead and put this up there before we put these shelves on, because I wanted to show it to you, and then we realized we had screwed up. But you can see that it has the capability of a ladder rack. This one here is not all the way in yet either. See if it'll go down a little bit more. Yep, down more. So that's a nice ladder rack, and that is definitely something that you got to look at. And we had messed up the holes, but we got her done. We got her fixed. We adapt. We overcome. We make things happen. He can edit it out, but this is what happens when you screw up. Drive it home like a nail. I never said I was perfect.
I did. I'm perfect.
DJ said he's perfect. I never said I was perfect. Things happen. Things go wrong. It's not about being perfect. It's about adapting, overcoming, and getting it done. A lot of people think that it's about being perfect, and I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not perfect. You never will be perfect. No matter what you do, it will never be perfect. Nothing that you do will ever be perfect. It will always get better. It can always improve. Now, everything you do, there's nothing out there that will be perfect, period. Started off on the shelves, now we're ending up on fixing a screw up. The next part of this build, the next part of this amazing build that I'm doing here for the back of a pickup truck is going to be putting on the shelves. And you know, these shelves are pretty strong shelves. They say that Michael said he's made it where it's all out of quarter, so that you actually won't even need to put nothing on the truck there. There is some bumpers on there, but he said it is strong enough that you wouldn't need that. The next thing is we actually put this brace here, so that way we can set this right here on top of this, and that way it can hold it for us while we do our drilling and we do our stuff on here. So let's go ahead and put this shelf up here. What we learned from this is you can't have no gap right here, because this won't go in up here. So we're gonna have to take off at least both of these, maybe try to drill one of them out, take one of them off and see if we can pull it with just one side, or we're gonna have to use both sides. I was able to get the back side in, but I can't get the front side in. Well, we can go ahead and drill this. Well, it's probably gonna be easier to drill that without that shelf on, isn't it? So we have to take the shelf back off. That's gonna be a whole nother video. This video is about when you fuck up or when you screw up. Editor, please bleep out the F word. But again, Jason screws up too. Yep, I said it. We screw up too. All right, so we're gonna try this ladder rack again because we screwed up the first time. So good thing Jason checked it, because I was doing a video. Otherwise I would have never checked it till the very end, and we'd have had all the shelves on and everything else, and I'd have been like, we screwed up. Let's pre-play, poop it, poop it out and see if it's gonna work. Still got to get it all the way. I mean, that's all the way right there.
We're halfway.
So we need that other. And yes, DJ said we was only a ½ inch off down here. Well, ½ inch down here is 2 inches up here. See? Uh-oh. All right, second take of putting the shelves on. DJ's already working on it. We had our little fiasco here of messing up on problem, but we fixed the overcome, and now we're getting ready to do the shelf. We're gonna put the bolts in it. Just got 4 bolts to hold this shelf on. Put the bolt on, put the nut on. Again, righty tighty, lefty loosey. And yes, that is tight enough. You might be able to get a little bit more out of it, but you gotta be careful with these stainless steel bolts. Sometimes they do break. All right, we got that shelf on. Now all we gotta do is this shelf right over here. And I'll probably do this as a time lapse of this next shelf.